Hi there, Year 8. The activity that we'll be doing today is creating your very own print advertisement, promoting your favourite pastime or sporting activity at school to your new Spanish exchange student friends. What you see on the screen at the moment is an example of the finished product. It looks quite smart, doesn't it? Today, I will be showing you how to use Canva to create beautiful posters that would attract the attention of any of your friends. The first step is for you to open a new web browser. At the top, in the URL section, you type www.canva.com. If you look on the whiteboard now, you can see the spelling of Canva. It's also at the top of my screen. Once you're on the Canva homepage, you will see on the left-hand side a green button that says Create a Design. My mouse is hovering over it now. If you click Create a Design, what you will see is a range of recommended templates. The templates that we want to use for this activity is poster templates, the second from the left. What you can see is a picture of a car and the words car wash. Click on this poster template now. This might take a little while to load. What should load now is the home screen. From here, this is when we can pick and choose all of the different elements that we will incorporate into our poster. The first element that you will need to decide on is the layout, which is second from the top on the left-hand side. This is our navigation bar, and I'll be directing you back to this navigation bar at various points throughout this tutorial. Okay, first step, click on Layouts. What you'll see on the left-hand side is a range of different layouts that you can choose from. It's important to keep in mind the audience that you want to appeal to and the sport that you're looking to promote. For example, this might be appropriate for someone who wanted to promote the school dance club. It's something artsy and might appeal to young women if that was your target audience. As we scroll down, you can see a range of different templates. This one is designed specifically for football. For all you people who want to be promoting the school soccer team, this might be the one that you choose. Me, what I'd like to choose is maybe something a bit darker, a bit edgy that captures people's attention. So I might go with this layout here. You can see that it has an image of pizza and the text doesn't quite relate. But that's okay because we will be adjusting and changing each of these elements. For the layout, it's important just to look for something that's aesthetically pleasing. That means it looks good to you and it captures your attention. Okay, so now we have the layout. The second step is to go to background. So I need you to go back to the navigation bar on the left-hand side and select background. It's the second one from the bottom. What we'll do in background is select the colour scheme of the background. You can see that there are a variety of suggestions here at the top. Like I mentioned, I'm after something a bit darker, a bit edgy, so I might see how black looks. It's important to mix and match. Scroll through all the options and see what you think's best. There's also some textured options at the bottom here. You might like to try to see if one of those fits best for your poster. I've decided I will go with the black option. So once I select black, that's all that I need to do. So let's recap what we've done so far. So far, I've selected the layout for my poster and a background colour. The next part is my favourite, and that's choosing the elements. So if we go back to the navigation bar, the third option from the top says Elements. Click on this option here. What pops up are a range of different categories. These include photos, grids, frames. This is a part where I want you to explore. Click through onto each of these options and see what happens when you select the different options available. For example, if I click illustrations, what will pop up is some computer-generated images that I can use. So if I wanted to select the backpack, all I'd have to do is click on it and it will appear on my poster. I can also move this backpack anywhere I like and resize the image. just by hovering over these corners here, clicking down, and then dragging it across. This backpack doesn't quite fit with the look that I'm going for. After all, I am promoting the school soccer team. So I'll delete that. What I'm most interested in is the real photos. So if I select on free photos here, what you'll see is a range of different free images that I can use. Again, I encourage you to scroll through all these images. There are lots of great options. After taking a look through these, I don't think that any of them are quite the look that I'm going for. So there's a second option for me. What I can do is go back to the navigation bar, click Uploads right at the bottom here. And what this function allows me to do is to upload a photo that is saved on my desktop. So if you would like, you could take a look through Google Images, save one of those photos to your desktop, and then select them. If you would wish to use this option, just let Miss know and she can navigate you through this. So I've decided I want to upload my own image. I select this green button here that says Upload your own image, and I choose from the range of photos available. Like I mentioned, the poster I will be creating is for our school soccer team, so I think that this photo here is the perfect fit. Now, what I can do is select this photo option, and you'll see it pops up on my poster. I want it to be a bit bigger, so what I will do is click on the image and drag it to the top. I think that looks really great. If I want to make some changes, I can come up to the left-hand side here and maybe add a filter. These filters act like Instagram, so you can take a look through these and decide if any of them enhance your image. I think that this edge here adds a nice touch. You can also crop images. What this will allow you to do is to make images smaller and basically take out a big chunk of them. Or you can flip the image as well, so it will be flipped vertically or horizontally. And finally, the spacing option just allows you to shrink it a bit if that's what you're after, or enlarge it if you're after the opposite effect. I like the photo that I've chosen, but I don't think it quite belongs at the top. So what I'll do is drag the image down. There. I think that's a good fit. Now, the final step is for me to select the text. So if we go back to the left-hand side to our navigation bar and select text, this is where all of the text options pop up. You can choose between different fonts and different sizes. I quite like the fonts that are included, but think that this brunch font here might add a nice touch. What I can do is just click on the font and drag it over to the left-hand side. Now you can see as I type that the new text is appearing in this brunch font. Also, on the very top of the screen, you will see the option to choose and navigate through the fonts. Next to that, where we see the numbers, that is the option to change the font size. Next to that, the colour. I think that I might go with something a little lighter on the colour. After all, I want it to be contrasted with the dark background. Finally, is the option to make my text bold or in italics. This is all up to you. Think, what would capture my attention if I was walking through the school halls? It's important to remember to include all the information that we have drafted and scaffolded from previous lessons. So, now we've gone through the aesthetic side of things, it's time for you to open your books, take out your draft plan, and add the Spanish text as we had planned. Once your poster is finished, the very final step is for you to download your poster. For this, you just need to go up to the very top of the page and you will see an option that says download. You need to click on this option. It should say PDF print, which is recommended. You scroll down to the green button that says download and hold tight. Your poster will be downloaded and will open as a PDF document on your desktop. Once your document has finished downloading, grab Miss to take a look at it, and she will give you the next instructions on how to submit your poster for her to take a look over and give you feedback. If you have any questions while you're using Canva to create your poster, you can refer back to this tutorial. Take a scroll through, rewind to the part that you might be struggling with, and re-listen to the instructions. Thank you, and best of luck with your new Canva poster.